Okay, so here's the situation. I got my rig back from East Texas RV Repair, and I headed to my acre in Tennessee that I purchased, and it's not really level enough for me to comfortably park right now. So, first day here yesterday, I found a guy who was actually doing a driveway for somebody else, and I stopped and I got his card, and he came over later in the day and gave me an estimate, but he's going to be a month or so before he can get out there. So subsequently, my friends Jeff and Dawn let me come stay on their land. And see, I was planning on putting up a tent on my land and stowing all this gear, because I know I have too much for van life, but I don't have too much for off-grid Tennessee life. At any rate, Hope is happy on the bed, so that's where she's allowed to stay. And I piled a bunch of stuff in the back, and I hung a bunch of stuff, because I knew this was going to happen. I got those racks back there, and I hung a bunch of stuff. And, well, anyway, I have a hammock to sleep in. So, it's that red thing under those bags back there. It's red and gray. And, I slept fine. But there might be enough room for me to squeeze on here with Hopi now. I'm not sure about that. We'll have to see what she's... And Phoebe might not let me. And Peanut might not let me. Puka is, there he is. He's the only one that leaves me alone because he doesn't like anybody or anything. But, anyway, I'm getting ready to cook my first meal in here. And, thanks to the boys at East Texas RV, because I'm real happy with the job that they did. I'm going to throw a paper towel over these turkey sausages. I'm going to pop them in here. I'm going to cook them up after I take the tape off. And I'm going to have a cup of coffee, depending on where you live. And I'm going to... I got here yesterday and it was about 90-some degrees out, and if I would have been able to find my bathing suit, I would have went swimming in my creek, and I almost went skinny dipping, but I better get to know the lay of the land first. At any rate, it's raining today, and I'm in Jeff and Dawn's driveway. They have a big piece of property, so I'm not bothering them, and they're gracious enough to invite me, and I'm very blessed to have met people so wonderful already in Middle Tennessee. I'm going to put my little microwave on, which I don't really thrilled about using in here, but it is what it is. I have a propane stove, but it's packed behind the rig on my fabricated toolbox. But I went to the store yesterday, and I got some bread. I got some turkey sausages, some cheese, some apples, and eggs, and bacon. And I just made myself a cup of coffee using my one drip thing. And yeah. It took me about 3 hours to find the powdered milk and the sugar and stuff and the cups and the coffee filters and everything. But I did it. And here's my cute little counter. See, there's the table that folds down. When you take that bar off, that bar is just to keep this from smashing into the wall when I'm driving. But you just undo this from here, and it lays flat. I've shown you all before, if you're paying attention. And if you're not, then why are you here? Don't be mean. And I just fed the animals. And my fan's going. And there's the sky here in Middle Tennessee today. Just kind of a rainy, drizzly day, but it's not cold. So I'll see you in the funny papers.